Hello everybody, how are you today? Today I'm going to be studying with Talk to Me in Korean, and I'm going to be doing level 6. So I was in level 7, but I noticed there were some gaps in my knowledge, so I'm going back to level 6 and filling in those gaps. So usually when I'm using this book, I'll go through and I'll read everything once over. So I'll be reading everything once over and then taking note of the example sentences, writing down those conjugations, reading and making sure I understand everything, going through the sample dialogue, writing it out, speaking it, and doing the exercises. So these lessons are short, sweet, and to the point, which is why I love them so much. So I'm going to do one lesson in this today. I love you, talk to me in Korean.
And then I'm going to do some vocabulary in this book. So this book, as you can see, is completely in Korean. 9살 마음 사전. So it was recommended on the Talk to Me in Korean website, and it has all of these different kinds of emotions. And it has the dictionary form at the top, the definition, and then sentences that describe the feeling, but don't necessarily have the word. So different situations or how little kids might describe this feeling, and a helpful little picture with a caption. So at this point, if you're in the intermediate stage, you know what 보고 싶어 means. But I like writing down these example sentences, like describing the feeling, in the little caption, and when I know the word already, I look in the sentences for words that I don't understand, and then I will say the sentence. But for now, I believe I am here. So I will be doing this one today as well. So the word, as you can see, is 심술나다. Don't know what that means, but I can guess it's not a good emotion from the picture. So let's get started. Lesson 21. There it is. Passive voice.
What is passive voice? Passive voice is a form of sentence in which the focus is on the recipient of an action rather than the subject. For example, when you make something, that something is made by you. When you recommend a book to someone, that book is recommended by you. That is passive voice, and the opposite of passive voice is active voice. Something that is done, sold, bought, etc. by someone are all being talked about in the passive voice. Active voice is I do something. How to make passive voice sentences in Korean? In English, to make passive voice, you can change the verb into its past participle form and add it after the be verb. But in Korean, you need to conjugate the verb in the passive voice form by adding a suffix or a verb ending. There are two ways to make the passive voice in Korean. Verb stem plus i, he, ri, ki. Verb stem plus a, o, yo, chida. Passive voice in English and passive voice in Korean are a little different. Just by adding one of these suffixes to the verb stem, the passive voice verb itself can actually work like a standalone action verb in Korean.
리정 역시 pull yourself together. Double passive voice. Ha다 verbs. Hada changes to yeah, meow. It changes to meow. changes to 되다. So let's see. 인용하다, 이용되다. Because 인용되다. 연구하다. 연구된다. 연구되다. 연구되다. Okay. And double passive can be used. Double passive. passive. Boop. Can become 이용되어지다. And that can become 연구되어지다. Alright. Oh. We're going to do the sample dialogue. Kongi, no, Kongi.
민주, 왜 이렇게 되어와요? 누구한테 쫓기고 있어요? 웅둥화 금도 풀렸어요. 민주 씨가 급한 일이라고 빨리 오라고 했잖아요. 제가요?
Word dialogue in the context of language learning is 회화. So I will write 회화. We have 민주 왜 이렇게 되어와요? 누구한테 쫓기고 있어요? Have that verb. 풀렸어. Now we have exercise. We have okay, let's use a different color. Let's see, without looking at the examples. Let's see, 이용하다. Covering the example, 하다 changes to 되다. 이용하다, 되다, 보내다, 보내다, 보내다. So it would be T. 먹다. Not looking. 먹기. 먹. 가서. 잡히다. 불다, 불다, release, so 불이다. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's look. 인용하다, 이용하다, 이용되다. Yay! Okay. 보내지다, 보내다, 보내지다. 먹다, 먹히다. 풀이다. Hey, cool. Okay. Now I'm going to use my highlighter and just set break these into sections so it's easier for me to see. Conjugation, rule 1, rule 2, double passive voice, and hada verbs. and Alright, there we go. That's good for grammar today. I'll review that later. Now it's time for vocabulary.
Thank you guys for studying with me today. I hope it was a little bit helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful, productive, studyful day. Bye! See you next time!